When creative minds collaborate, great things happen. And this rings true for Robin Kennedy and his creative team here at Sibaya Casino and Entertainment Kingdom, taking an old card game, breathing a little bit of new life into it, and Core Card 52 was born. Robin, Core Card 52 is quite an inspirational game. It was conceptualized, created and produced by using Sibaya's talent. So before we get into how it works, let's talk about how you came up with the idea.
I spend a lot of time in the salon privé, mixing with the guests. And a couple of the guests in the privé told me about a game called 52 that they play at home informally. And they wondered if there was a possibility that we could develop it for the casino. I sat with a couple of my colleagues, Destigan and Deshan, and they also explained to me how the game worked. So taking the information that they gave me, I went away and I formulated a casino game out of the informal game.
So Robin, how does it actually work?
Okay, it's a very simple game. We have one deck of cards, and very simply the person whose turn it is to call a card decides on a value of a card. So for instance, if they call Queen, the first queen out of the pack to either side. So if it goes to card win, the people that bet on card win get paid. And if it goes to card lose, the people that bet on card lose get paid. It's as simple as that. You call a card, if your card comes to the side that you bet on, then you're the winner.
So Robin, that sounds easy enough, but I'm not going to bet on it yet until I've played it. So like anything, there's always the creative process. So take us through the creative side of creating this game.
So the difficult part for me was that I have to be able to create a game that's going to work in a casino environment. How things work in an informal environment doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work well in a casino environment. So I had to apply my mind a little bit to ensure that from a casino perspective it would work. With regard to the creative side, the mechanics of the game are the same. I just used some of our in-house talent in terms of Justin, who helped me with the graphics for the game, and used some of our head office resources, and really it was quite a simple process.
The creative inspiration was an old school Vegas style logo. Usually these logos are reserved for your slot games because of the colors, and tables games, they usually don't have personality. They usually have, it's quite flat or quite corporate. We try to make it more fun, but also we try to make it, to give it a global reach rather than just a Sibaya standalone. So we wanted it to, if it goes either throughout the province or throughout the country or throughout the world, it should still have its own identity, stand alone and stand out. And that was one of the most important things from a creative side when I designed this logo.
So Robin, this game was launched earlier this year with just 2 tables. What is your plans in terms of expanding it?
Okay, so we started with 2 tables to see originally how popular the game would be. We've been very fortunate in as much as it's turned out to be very popular with our Sibaya guests. Later this week we're going to be adding an additional 2 tables in another area to our Core Card portfolio, which will probably be enough for Sibaya. Then I'm hoping that it will be rolled out to other casinos in the Sun International Group.
Very proud to be here. Special welcome to all members of the media, influencers and so on. My job is just to introduce the speakers for today, and on my right we have the gaming manager, and on my left the big boss, the general manager, Mayan Murli.
Congratulations to Robin, who's managed to introduce a new game into the industry. And if I must tell you guys, this is a world first, and not exaggerating or anything of that sort. It is a world first. You don't get new games in our environment all the time. I actually don't know when last did we get a new game. What we normally have is enhancements to our current games, like in terms of the betting scenarios and that kind of stuff. However, an introduction of a new game is very rare.
So you are actually the father of Core Card 52 within the casino space. So, looking at its growth and potential, how do you feel as a proud dad?
Maria, so yes, I guess I am the father of the game, more by being in the right place at the right time, and I was here when the idea was born and I was able to take it to fruition. The great thing about Call Card 52 is in my 30 years in gaming, very, very rarely does a new tables game come to market that lasts the course. So the staples have always been poker, baccarat, blackjack and roulette. And anything else that's introduced usually comes in for a few months and it doesn't work. But I'm proud to say that Call Card is here to stay, and I think it's definitely got a future in the casino landscape of South Africa.
So Robin, you know, COVID has been very restrictive in every industry. So do you have plans to move Call Card 52 maybe online digital platforms?
Maria, yes, you're quite right in terms of how COVID's changed the landscape of how we all do business, and we're doing things differently. Sun International owns the intellectual property rights on Call Card 52. We've patented the game, we've copyrighted the game, we've got an online gaming portal at head office. So I guess for the future of Call Card 52, the sky's the limit.
Extremely simplistic but very thrilling. So I recommend you get out there and play it for yourself.
Playing Call Card 52 was pretty simple for a tables game. I enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I did, however, lose, but I'm coming back to get you.
Sun International supports responsible gambling. Gambling for persons 18 years and older. Winners know when to stop. National Responsible Gambling Toll-Free Counseling Helpline 0800 006 008 or SMS HELP to 076 675 0710. Sun International Casinos are licensed casinos.